This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 30, verse 16. Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thy adversaries, every one of them, shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be a spoil, and all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. First and foremost, I give all praise, honor, and glory to the Heavenly Father's only begotten Son, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem, HaKakwadash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone for teaching us His truth according to the Bible and Ruel. Another shalom, all the sincere Akim throughout the four corners of the earth, pushing this truth through diligence and sincerity and in charity. And another shalom to all you sincere followers, believers of Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, not just hearers of the word, but doers as well, you men, women, and children, the hopeful elect, shalom. And once again, we're getting on Esau and the other nations. All right, and this is the kind of continuation of the live the GMS North Carolina camp did yesterday. Just, continuing lambacking on the destruction and payback that's coming to Edom and these other heathens. But Edom, the so-called white man, at the top of the list for what he has done to the children of Israel. All right, this is and as you see on the screen here, you see Jake. Hey, you see us in our kingdom ruling. All right, because that's who the next kingdom is for. Contrary to popular belief, the so-called Negro, Latino, and Native American will be ruling in the kingdom of heaven. All right, and this is a depiction of the state of what these heathens are going to be in, because we was in those shoes at one point. But guess what? Matter of fact, we'll come back to this. And this precept's been coming out a lot lately, but this is the times that we're living in. This is Jeremiah. It's Deuteronomy 30, verse 7. It says, "And the Lord thy God will put all these curses upon thy enemies." See, these curses that are written about in Deuteronomy 28 is going to befall, all right, the children of Israel's enemies. Starting off with Psalms 83. Tells you who our enemies are, and at the top of that list is Esau. And by process of elimination, that's the so-called white man, woman, and child. All right, Deuteronomy 30 and 7. "And the Lord thy power will put all these curses upon thy enemies, and on them that hate thee, which persecuteth thee." And they hate us, man. It's evident that they hate us. It's always been a hate amongst Esau and Jacob, man. Even from the womb, even before that. Okay. Cain and Abel. All right. Even, back then. And they say, it's hate being preached. Well, hate was taught. And it was taught from you, Esau. We're just giving you what you've been giving us all these years. All these decades. Right? So these curses are going to befall our enemies in the kingdom of heaven, man. So back in Jeremiah 30 and 16. "Therefore all they that devour thee shall be devoured." And they have devoured us, man. They have taken us down. They have scattered us. All right? They pretty much destroyed us as a people. It says, "And all thy adversaries, which once against your enemies, every one of them shall go into captivity." Which means slavery. And let's get that real quick. This is Revelation chapter 13. And this is part of the good news. This sounds good to my ears, man. All right? This sounds very, very good. Because it happened to us, man. Now it's time for the Lord to visit Edom's iniquities, man. All right. 9 and 10. Revelation 13, 9 and 10. It says, "If any man have an ear, let him hear. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." And that's one of the things they was proud and boasted about. He even made us learn about it in their school systems, their pits. All right. That we went into slavery up under them. We went into captivity up under them. Well, guess what? The Lord is turning things around. It says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity." That's plain. "He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword." And what was Esau's blessing? All right, what did What did Isaac bless him with? The sword. That was one of his blessings. It says, so he must be killed by it. He must be deleted by it, according to the Bible. It says, here's the patience and the faith of the saints, and the saints are the Israelites. Just check out Psalms 148, verse 14, somewhere around there. Check that out. All right, everyone can't be a saint. You can't give someone a bum $10 and, oh, I'm a saint. All right, you can't help an old lady across the street and call yourself a saint. No. Matter of fact, I'll just get it. I'll get it. Just hop on that point. This is Psalms 148 and 13. Let them praise the name of the Lord, for his name alone is excellent. His glory is above all the earth and heaven. There's a point, verse 14. He also exalted the horn of his people, the praise of all his saints, even of the children of Israel. A people near unto him, praise ye the Lord. And you can also read about that in Psalms, the 50th chapter. Okay? So the saints are the Israelites, the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. All right? So let's get back on Esau. Let's get back on him. Back in Jeremiah 30 and 16, it says, and they that spoiled thee shall be a spoil. What are they robbers of? Our nationality. Okay, who we are. And they're still trying to rob us of that to this very day. Okay? Saying you're a bug out for claiming your nationality. Something's wrong with you. Nah, man. They stole our land. Stole our family members and sold them off. But guess what? That's going to come back to them, man. And all they that prey upon thee will I give for a prey. These other nations preyed upon us too. But guess what? They're going to be a prey. All right? They're going to be for a prey. Let's grab another precept. Let's go to the book of Maccabees, second Maccabees, the first chapter. Let's see where I'm going to start. Y'all get to the point. Verse 28. It says, punish them that oppress us, and with pride do us wrong. And who is at the top of the list of that? Esau. Right, that's just the so-called white man, woman, and child. Their biblical nationality go back to a man named Esau. They are considered the Edomites, and they have oppressed us, and with their pride do us wrong. No, they throw it in your face. How many these Edomites get off from doing Jake wrong in the court system, man? Through their system that they have built to keep Jake down, to keep Jake behind. They call it what? Systematic racism. All these things are going to come back to eat them in the kingdom, man. All right, and that's going to be a beautiful thing. It's going to be a beautiful thing, man. Let's get matter of fact, I might say this for last. Yeah, I might say that for last. Bring up maybe 3 more and wrapping on up. Let's go to Isaiah 14 and let's see where I'm gonna start. Let's get straight to the point. Isaiah 14:21 says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers. That's right. So the Lord's gonna prepare slaughter for the children of Edom. Okay? For the iniquities of their fathers, because you are your forefather coming back. Right? Let me see something real fast. And look, what as I'm passing through the scriptures, let me read this real quick too, man, because where's it at? Where's it at? Yeah, right here. Ecclesiastes 3 and 15 says, that which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past. You see? Going back to this Isaiah 14 and 21. The Lord is preparing a slaughter for the children, for his children, for the iniquity of their fathers. Right? What did their fathers do? They hungers on trees. All right, rape, rob, murder, mass genocide. I mean, the list goes on and on and on. But the Lord requires that. He's going to require that, and you are your forefather coming back. There's a such thing as reincarnation. Okay? There's a such thing as reincarnation in the scriptures, man. So back in Isaiah 14 and 21, it says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land nor fill the face of the world with cities. That's right, man. And this is all payback coming upon the head of Edom. See, this man thought the Lord was with him, but the Lord is not with him. All right. So let's go. As a matter of fact, I should have read the first verse first. We're going to read this and then grab one more and wrap it up. Isaiah 14:1, for the Lord will have mercy on Jacob. So who's going to receive mercy? The Israelites. Okay, wherever we are scattered, the so-called Negro, Latino, Native American, and will yet choose Israel. Who's the chosen? Israel. And it's not them small hats over there in the land now. And set them in their own land. So the Lord's going to set us back in that land. Okay, we're not supposed to be going over there or leaving where we're at, getting out of America. No. It says, and the stranger shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave unto the house of Jacob, which is referring to the Israelite foreigners. All right. Because we've been scattered to all 18 nations, so we're going to look like these nations. You're going to have so-called Negroes, Latinos, Native Americans looking like Asians, looking like Africans, looking like white people. Because our seed has been mixed among all the nations. But their spirit, their seed line goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, an Israelite. So it reads on, and they're going to join unto us. Because they're going to hear this word, all right, and the elect of them will be sealed and delivered. Verse 2, and the people shall take them and bring them to their place, and the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of the Lord for servants and handmaids, and they shall take them captives, whose captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressor. And that's what's going to happen in the kingdom of heaven, man. All right, we're going to rule over those that have been oppressing us. And that's part of the gospel. That's part of the good news. That's one of the things that make me smile. Right? That's one of the things that make me smile. So we're ending off on this Lamentation. Chapter 4, verse 21 says, rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom, that dwelleth in the land of Uz. The cup also shall pass through unto thee, and thou shalt be drunken, and thou shalt make thyself naked. It says, the punishment of thy iniquities accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. And that's what the Lord's doing now. All right. He's discovering the sins of Edom. And that's why this place is going down. And the next stop is hardcore captivity for these heathens, man. And that's part of the gospel. Is something that puts a smile on my face every time, man. I hear these scriptures, man. So Lord willing, let's edify until next time I say shalom.